Perfect. Just gotta make sure. Shay and I mean, okay. How are we doing? My name is Deasia, and you are on Dreams, Desires, Ascensions, the DDA tribe. Hey, little bug. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. How are you feeling? I'm feeling, I bet you can't do it like me. Somebody might be in competition with you. Or somebody is coming in trying to be competitive with someone else. Hey, Connie. How are you? Got Michael Jackson already coming out. And when we need our tribe Noah to come up in here, nowhere to be found. I'm not putting that on. I got Carmex. I like Carmex. I got sensitive skin, so I can't be doing too much of that free stuff. I used to wear a lot of because I'm not a makeup person, but I used to wear like a lot of lip stuff. But no, my lips are so sensitive now. I break out over one little thing, one little product. Okay. I wouldn't answer your question, Haynes, but I am on a time limit though. Okay, baby? That's the only reason. But I should be here tonight though. Did I leave your mind when I was gone? And that's funny, because you got the Virgo energy, like disappear, self-discovery, taking a risk, a leap. Don't be afraid of stopping your energy, okay? I want to be where you are. Okay? Somebody was just giving you hood love, okay? This could have been a Virgo energy, or you dealt with a you got somebody, you got negative energy. Dang, why you wasn't here last night? Last night I was not like at the end of the night I was just taking everybody questions. I had time. Dang, love bug. We didn't get done. I think we left at like 2. Out the room at 2. I got a time limit right now though. Okay. So it's got solitude and community. Maybe you are withdrawing from the community. Maybe people feel like you're being antisocial as well. Because this energy right here is self-discovery. Okay. Not only you're not trying to be ghost, like you're not in a ghosty energy, but at the same time you got to be mindful of who you are allowing in your energy. Hey, Jungle Samuel. Okay. Creativity, fresh herbs. Okay. Lessons needs to grow. Okay. So here go that hood love energy. Okay. Hey, Jerry, how are you? Okay. So I feel like people feel like you done ghost them. People that you probably was around, y'all used to hang out, y'all used to smoke. Maybe y'all used to eat together, drink together, because I'm looking at the lemons, because, you use lemons for like when you taking shots. Well, you use limes when you take shots. Okay. But yeah, let's see. I feel like somebody is someone wants to take you out somewhere. They want to go out for drinks, party, okay, dance. They want you to feel good, feel young again, okay? This is someone that you've been isolated from. Jungle, I'm going to do personals. I do like the little small personals, like your one questions and stuff, and at night. Only reason why I got a time limit. That's the only reason, baby love. Okay? Yeah, solitude. Like I said, you doing soul searching, and then you got this energy right here where it's saying you're soul searching, looking for yourself. You're in your own energy, okay? You are loving on yourself. You're working on your future self as well. So people think that you just isolated, being shady and stuff, and you're not being shady. You're just working on yourself. You're going through. You realize that you have to go through this journey alone, okay? Alone with your own light, with your own energy, okay? That's why they're telling you you're in. This is you. This is your journey, okay? Your journey. Walk through it, okay? You just doing soul searching. It's okay. You know, there's going to be a lot of people that's going to be in your energy that's going to feel some type of way. Your birthday could be on the 14th, the 21st, the 28th. Apartment 14, 21, 28. You was born in 1982. 1992. Yeah, you healing. You healing from all this tough love. Maybe you grew up through tough love. It's time for you to believe in yourself. Bring your own abundance. Support yourself. Okay? Then this is the energy of making more changes. Allowing yourself to let go. Okay? Human, yourself, your flesh versus your higher self. That's what you're battling with right now. That's probably why you end up going into isolation and realize you have to be on a solo journey at this current time, because you are battling right now with higher self and flesh. Okay? You don't need a lot of people that's in your energy that's going to keep helping you feed your flesh, if that makes sense. Okay? Yeah, you're going through channeling. Okay? You are basically, you are not alone. Okay? It is time. Healing is not going to look easy. Okay? Just like, for example, it takes a lot for you to just walk in here and all these animals, because you know some people are a little feared with animals, you know, or like, you know, I'm just funny how I'm thinking about animals and I got the Lion King energy. So it's like the energy of like, it takes a lot for you to walk in the wilderness with animals, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, you know, it's that type. It takes a lot out of you. That's why they're telling you, you have to go into your selfish energy and start healing yourself, pouring into your cup. Okay. Because your flesh won't allow you to come in this energy, but your higher self will put you in this energy. Okay, you might have to take a bold energy because he bald. Okay, we had hair. Everybody had hair in these pictures, but now you see the hair. Now it's like when you come up in here, this might be something where it's like shocking. You could have cut your hair. You could have did a change in your hair. You could have been known for nothing but your hair. Everybody know you for your hair, and all of a sudden you just cut it. Oh my, you know. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, that's the energy that I'm feeling. Like people were shocked that you done this. Okay, people are shocked that you are being creative in your own way, and it's not on the sense of you cutting your hair off, but it could be in the sense of you're starting over in life. You know, because most of the time, quote unquote, when we cut our hair, we're cutting our hair because we want to start over. We feel like all this hair carried all of this journey of healing, because she got the longest hair out of all these pictures and is with the healing card, right? Like this whole time. Now you still with the green. I like how you still wearing green. You know, green is the heart chakra. Okay, that is hormone, like a harmonious energy. Okay, you got the green on. Okay, hey boo, I cut all my hair off. You did? I was just talking about you, Brianna. I mean, not Brianna, Miss Brown. Because we got another Miss Brown came in. I was like, ooh. I said, I can't call you Miss Brown because I already got a Miss Brown. But you cut all your hair off. That's you only going through a channel situation, baby. Okay? The hair, it will grow back. Okay? This is the energy of like starting over. The energy of now you are prepared to go into the wilderness. Think about when those real strong soldiers, right? What they do to the real stronger the soldiers. Once they pass the battle, once they pass it, what they do. Even before combat, what they do. They cut their hair off. Because sometimes the energy of hair can be a weight on you. Okay? That weight. And that heavy weight on your body. Okay? Like, you see how all the hair is flowing on this side, but then her shoulder, you see the shirt's falling off of her compared to up here. Her shirt is still on her shoulders. So I feel like you know that your hair could be away on your life, and that's probably why you sit there, you cut it off. I want to do something different. Okay. Yes, you see how my, yeah, I get you. And here you go. Now it's time for the transformation. Okay, now it's time for us to go into the lions and tigers and bears. Oh my energy. Okay, where people are going to be scared to come up in here. Why? Because they see that tiger. They see that tiger. Okay, and the tiger always going to wear their stripes, right? Tiger's always going to have stripes. That's how you know it's a tiger. It's not a lion, it's a tiger. Okay, and it's the energy where they see you in your tiger energy, your tiger lily energy. Okay, they see that. They see that you did a bold situation. They see that you're channeling. They see that you're healing. They see that you're focusing on yourself as the, like, focus on yourself. Just came out. Yeah, so that's the reason why it's time for you to go in this energy. And then you got make a toast. I already told you somebody wants to go out with you, okay? Or they're telling you to toast to yourself. Celebrate yourself. Party with yourself. Be the disco of your life, because this energy right here is like make a toast. Okay, maybe you're raising your emotions as well, or your emotions going to start raising up, where it's time for you to make a toast to yourself. Okay. Hey girl, you made my whistle blow. You saying your personal situation is sick? Women 5. Then you got the union. Okay, you got somebody. It's making me feel like that energy, like somebody wants to tangle with you. Somebody wants to gravitate to you. Compassion. Okay, someone wants to have an unbonding situation. Two bodies equal one. This is what they want. Okay, or this is you right now, where you're realizing. Remember, I told you right now you're dealing with flesh and higher self at this current time. Right now, you're about to realize that you can deal with flesh and higher self. You can still do worldly things, but also be modest of your worldly things. They're not telling you be bored, not go out and do something. Don't be the spotlight of your energy, right? But I'm feeling like these two energies is not just like two people separately, but this is two energies as far as in this energy right here, where you're battling flesh and then you're battling your soul. Now, and that's the reason why you went into isolation and you started working on your self-healing. Okay, you're working on your self-healing. Now you're able to make a dance. Now you're able to go out there and dance. So like, how some people say, oh, I can't dance. That's why you never seen them dancing. But the thing is, you can dance. Why? Because you went in isolation. And then you learn how to love yourself. So you know how to dance to your own. You know how to beat to your own drum. Okay, you know how to be the dancing of your own energy. All right, being energy of yourself. And look how you got your head down, and then you are still looking at yourself like, I'm proud of you. That's the energy that I want you to be in. Telling yourself, I am proud of you. Okay, the union energy. Okay, thank you for letting us know. What's his name? Doc. We're just gonna call you Doc. All right, thank you for letting us know about that. Thank you for informing us. Okay, balance. It's time for us to bring balance in our life. Okay, it's a lesson learned. Patience is key. Okay, patience is key. Yes, I understand. Okay, so now you can leave, Doc. Thank you. Okay, so patience is key. Hood love, the hood love energy, right? You're realizing that tough love came out of this situation, but you're learning how to heal out of it. You get what I'm saying? No, this wasn't peaches and cream and Skittles and gumdrops or stuff, but you're realizing that this is going to bring balance. Okay, somebody say, I wonder who did the body. Somebody could be going through a situation where somebody's like, I wonder what made this person change and start over. I wonder who did the body. I wonder who like basically rebirth this person, you know, make this person look good after I thought I left them dead, you know, because you got, I wonder who did the body. And I think, what's the name of that? Life After Death. That's what the song, Life After Death, if it's lit or not. Yeah. So you going through a transformation, like I said before. You went through a life or death situation. You went through that transformation, changing your way, and then you trying to say, hey, life after death, is it lit or not? It's about to be lit for you. Why? Because you started focus on yourself. You started not caring about what other people think. You realized some people are going to put their 2 cents in there. People are going to put their, you know, whatever they want to put in. You get what I'm saying? But that's not your journey. This not your journey. That's not yours. Why? That's the reason why they told you to go by yourself. Because there's going to be a lot of people that's going to be coming in your energy thinking that they coming with you, tangling with you, being compassionate with you, giving you life lessons and stuff. But they're not on your journey. Okay? So they can't tell you what's right and what's wrong because they're not on your journey. You understand? Like, the time is going to come. Like, people are not going through this with you. People are not going through losing a leg, losing a limb. You know, people are not going through this path with you. So how dare they talk about what they think is right or wrong? They can't talk to you. Okay, life after death. Her attitude is like, at the end of the day, I just want to know, am I going to still enjoy my life after life or her death? After this change that I make, okay, I just want to know, am I going to enjoy life? Because at the end of the day, nobody is entangled with you. Okay, this is your change. This is your change. So nobody can tell you what you can and cannot do with your life. What? Maybe you can't do that with your life, but that don't mean I can't do it with my life. Come on now. Let's talk about that. Yeah, it's already happening right now. You are the music of your own tune. It's happening right now. You keep a daily routine. If you haven't got a daily routine, start creating one. Express your happiness. Like I said, this is your journey. That's why firsthand, they told us that you already out here by yourself. You are already in Virgo energy. Now, on top of that, you're loving yourself through this Virgo energy. People thought that you're going to be lost in the sauce. Okay? People thought you weren't going to find yourself because you see right now, you still got your heart on your sleeve. Okay? And then you got Fear playing from Jasmine Sullivan. I'm scared. She was scared of everything, but all she had to do is go in for faith. Okay? Going through the faith. Like I said, right here, you got your robe on. Okay? You came in there, you covered, but you see your face is not seen. Because you really didn't know what was your real mask. What was you? Because when you deal with a lot of people that, like, for example, telling you what to do, okay, with your life, it's hard to tell who is you and who is them. Okay, sometimes you could be moving in people's energy and not moving in yourself. So that's why they had to put you out in the cold. They had to put you alone. They still gave you a lamp. So no, you went by yourself because they still gave you some type of light. You still had some type of energy. You still had the faith to wake up in the morning. You didn't want to ice yourself out. You weren't in that type of Virgo energy. But then on top of that, in the midst of you working on yourself, you started loving on yourself. You started writing yourself love letters. You started treating yourself like you were supposed to be treated. The first time before you got here. But sadly, they had to put you here in order for you to learn how good you look by yourself, how good you look on your own. And then you realize that you can do this on your own. You can tangle in your own energy. I can pick myself up. I can flow. Okay. Quick question. Damn. Miss Brown, come tonight. I promise you, come tonight. I got everybody's questions. Come tonight. Okay? Y'all know I do a little short reading, and I promise you, we'll wrap it up. We'll do a short reading in a little bit, and we'll wrap it up and go straight into y'all questions. Okay? They said you ain't human without fear. It's okay for you to have fear. It's okay for us to realize that we are tired of missing legs, arms, going through it. But guess what? We still got our crown. No matter how much you done lost yourself, you still got your crown. And that's all that matters. Okay? That's all that matters. You're still creative in your own way. Okay, that's all that matters. At the end of the day, you are happy in your own skin. And if you're not, you better get there. Let's go with some index. Hey, hey. Okay. This thing about to rip. I gotta get a new card. But it says you need more time to think about this offer. So someone could be offering you a situation and you ripped it. Maybe you did not want to take this offer. Okay. It says time to confess to your lover. So somebody could want to confess to you, okay? And you not going to take this offer. You could have one nose piercing, or you got two middle names. You didn't want to take that offer. You ripped the deal, or they want you to seal the deal, and you like, But they're telling you to think about it before you. They said you need more time to think about it before you don't take the offer. You see how that ripped? Because it ripped when I did it. So you need a little bit more time to think about it, okay? One nose ring, okay? Or this could be a one-sided situation, okay? One-sided situation type of energy, okay? Two middle names, okay? This could be their name, okay? Get a new laptop, okay? Maybe it's the pregnant one that needs to get a new laptop. Or somebody that's pregnant is looking you up on their new laptop. Or they're looking you up through their laptop. Good morning. How are you, Ronnie? Okay. This could be a male 20 to 25. You could just have a newborn baby boy. Okay. Or you're pregnant with a newborn baby boy. Are you trying to do your YouTube page? Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, we was talking about that. I told you need to start back. Okay. I told you got to start back. Yes, so here you go. It's going to be baby steps, but use YouTube like how I had to use it at the beginning. Use it like as your stepping stool. Because at first I used to practice in the mirror. I used to practice in the mirror. Hey, my name is Deidre, this. And then it's like, girl, get out that mirror and start using, like, so, because people don't know, and it's okay for people to see your growth. I feel like people will see you more and will grow with you more. Hi, Alabama. But people will see you more and see you grow more once they see the seed grow up. So it's okay for you to go into that energy, okay? So maybe I feel like maybe get a strategy. It makes me think about the other cards where they say it's time for us to get a daily routine. So shoot, I had to get myself in a routine. So when you start that YouTube, I'm learning that it's a routine based. They want you to treat this just like a job too, okay? It says you versus them energy. It says you are more important than this person. Okay, when it comes down to you versus them, you are more important than this person. Okay, yeah, this is the one with that one nose piercing, or trying to come with that one-sided situation. Okay. Are you talking about last night? Yeah, reading last night was good. Really good. Really, really good. We was laughing because the readers was calling people out. Okay. I told you, Brianna, go ahead and load that YouTube up again. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I think we talked about the other time, but I'm glad that it's in your conscience. So that means that when we were talking about that earlier, that is pushing you to do that. Okay. Do the same. Okay. Someone said, can we spend time together? You could have two middle names. The person that want to spend time with you, or you got a long name. Okay. Or you don't have a middle name. You just got two names. You don't have a middle name. That's what I'm feeling too. I'm thinking, Miss Brown. Hold on. Is your no, they said they want you to start right where you was. Start where you left. That's the energy. Start where you left. Okay? Do I have it? No. I only have one. I only got one. I only got one. But it's the energy that I feel as though start where you already started at. Don't start over yet. Okay, that start over yet could be that second YouTube channel for yourself. Okay, so start where you started at first and then move on to the next one. Okay, but someone is curious about you. They want to know what is your relationship status. Okay, you got an unknown caller calling you, or somebody that you had blocked, or you changed your phone number. Okay, you got new body art. I'm also feeling like the energy of either, and it says, I want to paint on you. Someone could be a tattoo artist as well. Oh yeah, that was Jasmine Sullivan in the other energy. Yup. How would I know the woman that we can be? You know, I said I was gonna do questions. Dang, y'all gonna make, okay, I'm gonna have to start making some more time, because I didn't know that y'all want more questions to be done in the daytime. So I'm gonna have to start pushing to that too. I got y'all. But tap in tonight. I'm so serious. Tap in tonight. Okay? Someone's playing games with you. Okay? They said you would miss me when you're gone. So this person missing you when you're gone now. That's why they're saying, can we spend time together? This is old energy. Okay? Maybe this old energy is trying to come back and call, like that's the unknown caller. Okay? This could happen at 12 a.m. to 9 a.m. So it's probably like during the time your sleep hour or booty call hours. Okay? Yes, I'm gone. Okay? Someone could travel for work. Someone travels for work. Could be a truck driver or here goes. Somebody's going to have to travel for work in July. Okay? This person, or this could be you. They're saying afraid of love. This person could be afraid of love. Okay? Or maybe they're afraid to travel to their love, because they might have to work on this from work, because work. So like maybe someone has to travel to you. Okay? And you got that July energy. Okay? So they could be traveling to you. July energy is like fireworks. Sudden, but also expected. Okay? Because we expect July the 4th fireworks, right? So I'm feeling like it's going to be sudden but expected. Okay? Yo, Cancer. What's up, Cancer? Okay? Female O or P. Or fellas, you dealing with someone that name starts with that O or P. Okay? I'm also feeling like you need to take this person back to school, like LMNOP, start teaching them. Okay? Stay tuned with yourself. That was firsthand already in that other deck. When they said we're already on the solo journey. We already got we got our lamp. We're ready for this solo journey. We got our backpack ready. We're ready for survival and everything like that. And they're telling you that it's okay for you to now step out into the real world, because you're healed now. Okay? Or you're healed enough that you can step out into the real world, but don't forget your backpack. Don't forget your backpack, which is staying in tune with yourself. Okay? Start your business. This could be you, Brown. Start your business. Okay? Or somebody got their business tattooed on them. Like their business symbol or something like that tattooed on them. Someone could be 6 feet high, could wear a tattoo or have tattoos. So sexy. Bye-bye. And then this is around the world. That's funny. I said around the world, and I said someone could be traveling for work. So someone could travel around the world or their business. Once you start your business, it might help you travel around the world. Or this is going to be an international situation. Because Ms. Brown, if you think about it, YouTube is more of a travel around the world type of situation. You are traveling. Your work, yeah, you are here, but your mind is traveling around the world. Your atmosphere is traveling around the world. Okay? Starting that business, okay? Two can play that game. Ooh, it makes me feel like Ms. Brown, for you, because even though I'm talking in general, but for you, Miss Brown, targeting you, because I was thinking about your question that you asked. You asked, should I have two or not? Yeah, you should have two, because two can play that game. Okay. Yeah, but that's just all together, y'all. Okay, maybe you're gonna start your business, but you might have to go through some legal documents. Okay, because we're not trying to deal with no legal problems. Okay, we don't want to deal with legal problems, so you might have to travel to go handle some business. Okay, they saying stay focused though. Stay focused. Stay focused. All right. Even though when things go down, what's staying focused? It says do what is best for you. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Do what's best for you. Okay. That's where your focus is. Why? Because you're staying tuned to yourself. Yes. Oh, yeah. Gemini season is today. Welcome to the Gemini. Welcome to the Gemini. Yes. That is right. We are moving into Gemini season, y'all. Okay. Get a job with experience. So you're going to get a job that is with experience. Okay. So something's good on your resume that's going to make you be in this higher position, okay? They say they are willing to take a chance with you, okay? So maybe your resume, maybe you don't have experience in this particular job, but because you look good, you stayed to yourself when you came to that interview, you stayed firm, you stayed focused. Maybe you studied the business. Okay, they always tell you that, study the business, because, sometimes they ask you questions, and the thing is, the interview is not all about them asking you questions. You got to ask them questions too, because they're selling their self too. Because at the end of the day, guess what? They need you. They might not act like that, but they low key. They're fronting themselves, but they need you. They put the hiring thing up. They said they're hiring, so they automatically need people. Okay, but I feel like they're gonna actually take a chance on you. So you might not have a full experience with them, but they're willing to take a chance on you. Why? Because they see potential in you. You stay true to yourself. I like how you went there and you studied my business. I like how you sat there and you stayed focused. You paid attention. You wasn't looking around. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't like this the whole time. You wasn't doodling. Like, you was staying tuned. You were eye to eye with me. You get what I'm saying? Okay. It says your cousin on your father's side. Okay, maybe your cousin on your father's side might need maybe something's going to take place where you like, hey, two can play that game. Okay, so you might have to take this person to court. Might be some legal situation. Okay, look, 0-0, start over, potential. Okay, potential. It takes potential to make it here. It takes potential to reach those higher lengths. Okay, Mississippi, Georgia, Tennessee, Dallas, Cleveland, New York, and Tennessee. That's the song. So maybe y'all from there. A quick study on the business. Yes, people understand that. Talking about. Yes. I like that, Christopher. Yeah, that is for a fact. Oh, good morning, too. I just seen you. Just got on scenes. I see you. Yeah, firsthand. No, for real. Like, when it comes down to doing interviews and stuff, what's going to really sell you, especially if you're really trying to get this job, study that business. And study a little bit. If as simple as, I'm not telling you go study like you taking a test. No. Go do some quick research, okay? Do a quick idea. Okay, how long they been there? How long have they been established? So here you go. You can say, well, I did my research and I see that you've been established since 2013. Well, I've been doing such and such for something piggybacking off of whatever their business is. Well, I've been doing this for 2015. I feel like this is going to let me grow into your business. I feel like this is going to be potential. I feel like this is going to be my start over. I feel like you can start over with me. I'm feeling the energy. As long as you stay focused in what you're talking about, you good. Okay. It's like, it's that thing, like, if you ever been a performer, they say they don't know if you messing up unless you show that you're going to mess up. If that makes sense, play it off. Okay. It's time to play it off. I'm bouncing. Yeah, dang. You see I shuffled and it said fake flexing. I just told y'all. In this energy, I'm feeling, of course, you know, you got a fake flexer, could be. But in this energy, like I said, play it off. Play it off like you actually did your study the whole time. You go into that interview, you don't got time, get there at least 5 to 10 minutes. Well, first you're supposed to be there 5 minutes early. I'm gonna keep that honestly. We faking it till we make it. We need that damn job. So you wanna get there 5 minutes early. Why? Because now you're showing, ooh, this person, oh, they on time, because you know they say early is on time and on time is late. Okay, so it's like that. And oh, they on time. You know, you waiting for me. You want to be waiting for that manager so they can quickly. They feel like they're not focused. Okay, and then you come in there, you spot on with the questions, and you spot on listening. Come in there with a notepad, man. You might not be able to write notes, but if you come in there, it's the illusion. Fake it till you make it. Why? Because this is a new job. You're trying to start over, okay? It says someone is spending money. Someone is spending their bill money, though. Okay, so you could be dealing with someone that's spending their bill money. Unfuckable. Don't touch that shit. Don't mess with anyone that's willing to spend their money. They don't have their priorities together. So you willing to go party and go, you know, sex your life up instead of paying the light bill? Because guess what? When you take Shawty to the house, when you take your homeboy to the house, they need the lights on. They need to wash their ass. They need the water running. You know, they gonna talk about you more about that. They ain't gonna talk about how fat your ass is, how big your dick is. They gonna talk about how you didn't have your lights running. You know what I'm saying? Your water wasn't running. You know what I'm saying? The refrigerator, it was making noises. It was clicking and talking, you know? It's like people was in here in the room and it's nothing but your, you know, you don't got your shit together. That's why they're saying this person is unfuckable. Start over. 0-0. Push that little button. Push that speed thermometer and start that shit over. Okay? It says she would risk it all. Okay? This woman gonna risk it all. Risk it all so much that she would spend her bill money to come hang out with you. Oh, hell no. No, that is not potential. Start over. Start over. She said pride is what you had, okay? She had too much pride. She risked it all. She didn't care about her bills, okay? Somebody has a different work schedule than you, or y'all don't have the same work schedule. This is who I'm telling you that's willing to risk it at all and stuff, and they asking you for money and stuff. That's because they going out partying and stuff. They going out doing other things than paying them bills, okay? Girl, dad, okay, maybe you have a daughter or something like that, dad, and your baby mama's calling you asking for money. Now here, that's a bittersweet situation. I don't know how y'all feel about that. Y'all tell me. Let's talk. Let me see how y'all mindset is. Okay. Now, girl dad. We're talking about a girl dad, and we're gonna talk in general for my ladies. Okay, and the general base. If you already dealing with someone that don't mind risking it all, okay, they spend their money on unnecessary things, okay, where they're not even paying the bills. Your child is going through this now. Would you take them to court? Because it's making me think about that now. It's making me think about that, y'all. Because where's the legal paper? Where it said legal problems. Yeah, legal problems. I feel like, fellas, would you be willing to step up, stay focused, get on your business level, be in your business, and take your child? You know, something could happen. Maybe somebody's gonna stay overnight in the hospital. Something might take place where it's gonna cause some legal documents going on. All right, this male 20 to 25. Okay, you could have had a baby between 20 to 25, 2020 to 2025. I'm feeling the energy of that. Okay. Then you got 12 a.m. to 9 a.m. Yeah, y'all were in the hospital for a good minute, a long time. What's behind that one? Yeah, two can play that game. You might have to take this person to court. This person is willing to risk it all. As simple as this person went go partying and left the kids at home. I actually seen someone do that, and I had to let her go. I couldn't talk to her because for one, I can't, like I was talking before, that's their journey. I can't come with them, right? Sometimes, wait. Pay attention to others, the other side. That's right. Hold on, Chris. Never get a whiplash. Times. Oh, you talking about when I was talking about the one-sided? Yeah. Okay, so the one-sided situation, this could be a situation where someone, I like that last question. You like if you sleep with your third eye. You know, the third eye is like the energy is you awake? You know, can you see that I'm a fucker? Can you realize that I'm unfuckable? It's that type of energy. I like how you asked that. But in this energy, I feel like something is one-sided. I feel like, for example, you're dealing with someone that doesn't mind risking it all. They don't keep a good schedule, because different schedule make me feel like this person doesn't keep, they're not consistent. Okay, maybe ladies, this is you. You could have a daughter, and you're dealing with the dad. Okay, and for my dads, you're dealing with the mother. Okay, because we got mothers that's like this too. Okay, and like I said before, are you willing to take this shit to court? Are you willing? I feel like you already knew you're supposed to take this to court, but something's going to happen where you going to have to be up in the middle of the night, in the morning, in the hospital with your child over some other situation when it could have been resolved. And I feel like that is your wake-up call, because you don't want the system to take your child from you when all you have to do is just get on your shit. You feel me? It's just simple as you getting on your game. But somebody might have to go to jail for this. It could be that parent that had the child. Like I said, she risked it all. It could be that parent. She risked it all. She didn't care. Okay? They miscontrolling you. Who miscontrolling you? Somebody in December? The absent parent? Let's talk about it. Because didn't I just talk about this? Come on now. Let's talk. Let's talk about it. Somebody could be just a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Or somebody is trying to be a fire in your energy on a cold December. It could be, this could happen during wintertime. This could happen during wintertime, and this is going to bring the fire in your ass. This might be that, because why? You already know that you're supposed to be around. Okay, you already know that. Bro. Okay, money is the problem. Okay, so someone's saying it's not the problem. It's not that I can't be a parent. I feel like the person saying money is the problem. Money is the problem. Okay, or here goes somebody saying money is the problem, the reason why they can't contribute to being the parent for you. Okay, also someone could have both nose piercings. Okay, because we had one nose piercing, now both. Okay, and we pray and we pray and we pray and we pray. Okay, you got the letter G. Okay, no, someone's name could start with a G. Last name, middle name. I see you at the crossroad. Yeah, you about to give this person the crossroad energy, or right now you're at a crossroad. Okay, somebody could just be burping out the blue. Well, it's almost time. Almost time. Okay. They said pulling up just to start drama. This could be an unwanted guest, or they could be just calling you to start drama as well. An unwanted caller. Okay. Don't tell me what you gonna do. Okay, female Cancer. Okay. I don't wanna. Ooh, wrong. Ooh, wrong. Somebody that's pregnant. This could be your spirit baby. See you at the crossroad. See you at the crossroad. So you won't be lonely. So you won't be. When you reach to that crossroad, you ain't gonna be alone. Okay? I mean, honestly, no matter which way you're gonna go, you're not gonna be alone. Now, you might not, the other way, you're not gonna be alone, but you're gonna be with that toxic person. And then the other way, you're gonna come with the lamp. That makes me think of that. But they're telling you to take that other route. Don't take the route with the old energy. Take the right with the new route. Someone could be dreaming of marriage. Okay? Somebody wants to fuck you, but you won't let them. So maybe this person wants to have sex with you and get you pregnant. Maybe they got the feeling that you are the one who's supposed to carry their spirit baby, but you ain't letting them have it. Okay? Maybe you could go on a cute date night. Okay? You the main chick that they like to take on a cute cute date night. Sorry, Lord have mercy. Also, a cute date night could be a game night, mini golf. Okay. Also, going to get ice cream. Okay. Snow cones, a photo shoot, going fishing, arts and crafts, going to the beach for a day, picking out fruit together, painting or doing some type of art of coloring. Okay. Go a hiking, karaoke night, stargazing and sky gazing. Alexa, alarm stop, baby. Okay, so yeah, this is the main chick. So maybe this person wants to take you out somewhere. Okay, no more procrastination. So this person does not want to procrastinate no more with you. They're gonna take you on a date night. Why? Because you are a main thing to them. Okay. You like to protect your energy. But this person that's coming in, this is like a new energy. This ain't no bad energy. This person wants to take you on a nice date. Okay, they want to wine and dine you. Okay, someone's favorite color could be pink. Or you going to wear something pink. Or you just recently bought something pink. Seen something pink. Maybe, fellas, you want to see her pink. The part that I'm thinking of. Okay. Let's see. The family does not like your connection. Okay? So either their family doesn't like the connection or your family doesn't like the connection. Okay? It says be careful of who you talk to in your family about this connection. Okay? So you could be telling a family member or someone that's close, like, you know, a close friend. Okay, using your friend's social media. So never mind, you're talking to a friend on social media about this. They're saying they want you to be cautious of this person because they don't really care. They don't really like the fact that you're in love. Okay, they don't like the fact that you're in a relationship at this current time, especially if you're talking to someone that's if they're in a relationship, they're going through a bad relationship right now. And so here you come, all happy-go-lucky time. I'm about to go on a date. I got a cute date. No, they're not really good intentions. So I feel like just be happy for yourself. Okay. At the end of the day, if this was going to make you happy, be happy. Okay. It says walk away from people that cause you pain. Okay. What's behind that? You got a mission to make. Okay. And then I always wanted a brother. Playing from Lion King. That's funny. I got Lion King playing. I got Lion. Tell me I'm king. Okay. You got the 5th house. Okay. Someone could live on the 5th floor, apartment 5. Also something could just take place in May as far as in with your home. I told you someone could just want to pull up to you, talk to you, chit chat. I talked about that yesterday morning. Okay. You'll be all right. Okay. You will be all right. Why? Because it's time for you to fall in love with yourself. You're staying focused on yourself. Let's go. Fire sign. Didn't I talk about December? So yeah, something gonna take place in December with a fire sign. Okay. Or this is you. Somebody also lives on the south side or wherever you stay at. Okay. Favorite color could be red, orange, gold, white. Okay. You could cook with basil, garlic, onions, red or orange peppers. Okay. You say you hope she just don't come with air like a wrecking ball. I come like a wrecking ball. now. No. Now the ex energy, yes, your ex is gonna come like that, but this new lover is not coming that way. This new lover actually they've been watching you. Okay, new lover actually had their eyes on you. They've been studying you. Okay, they have. It says they love when you have shit going wrong. Okay, so that person that coming in like a wrecking ball, they love when you got shit going on. But it says hater alert. Be careful who you share your downfalls with. Okay, didn't I talk about that energy before? Like with a friend on social media, you could be telling this friend, hey, I got a new date, you know, I enjoy my date, I'm having a new lover, da da da. It could be as simple as your friend hitting you up on social media talking about, hey, how's your love life? Asking. They don't really want to know. They want to hear if your shit going bad. They don't want to hear you doing good. They want to hear if you're going down. Okay? Why? Because it's a hater alert. Okay? This person be coming in with the love energy. Oh, I love that for you. Oh, how's your love life? Oh, how's your friends? How's your family? Oh, I miss y'all. I love y'all. No, they don't. Okay? It says, I want to get your name tattooed on me. Okay, this person coming in with this energy, coming with this bullshit. That could be that wrecking ball situation. That'd be a real wrecking ball. If your ex-lover come out of blue, now mind you, y'all haven't seen each other in a brick, and be like, hey, I got your name tattooed on me. You see how real I am? That's a wrecking ball. Red flag. Look, smudge spray. Smug them out. You got to clear this out. This is toxic. You did what? You're toxic. You're toxic. You're toxic as hell. I don't know where people get that from. Like, if I'm not in a relationship with you, what makes you think that I want your name tattooed on me? I mean, I guess you want to, mark your territory or whatever. But now you got to explain yourself, because this not your territory. Okay? This ain't it. This made me think about my dad. This is something my dad did, actually. Because my mom was done with him. So guess my dad took it upon himself to get my mom's name tattooed with her, like on his heart. Right? Now get this though. He had his other baby mama pay for the tattoo, and she put the money in, and she thought that he was going to get her name tattooed. She was just paying to get his tattoo done. He literally got my mama name and my name tattooed on his heart with the other girl's money. Okay, I'm trying to tell you. So somebody could come in with that talking about, oh, I got your name tattooed on me. Yeah, with somebody else's money. With somebody else's money. Okay. And then you got woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda playing from Brian McKnight. Yeah, woulda, coulda, shoulda. I shoulda did this. I shoulda did that. Yeah, you shoulda, but you did it. You did it, and you gotta go. You gotta go. You can't stay here no more. You gotta go. Okay, 444, protection. Okay, protection as far as, and you might need a firearm. Okay, the universe, the spirit is protecting you. Okay, pay attention to your thoughts and your environment. Okay, that's real when the person is not trying to catch your downfall. Yeah, but handles the yeah. I feel like the energy of like people wants to just be around you for the downfall part. They don't want to come. They don't really want to be around you for the come up. So that's why they're saying it's time for you to protect yourself. Okay. And then they say, put your feet in the ground. Keep your feet in the ground. Keep grounded. Stay grounded. Okay. Why? Because something could be a misunderstanding situation, or you misunderstood that you are the side chick. Oh shit. Damn. Cars, come on now. Somebody could find out that, you found, or maybe you about to tell this person, hey, you misunderstood. You the side chick. You ain't the main one. You ain't the main course in my life. I don't know how you got that mixed up. It could be that. Something could take place during summer. I am protecting myself. Yes, I shade to that. Protect yourself. 444. Protect yourself, okay? Or keep that firearm. All right, that summer energy that is coming up though. Summertime, put that feet in the ground. When it get hot, it's time to put the feet in the ground and start smugging out those like smugging out the energy. Also, I'm feeling like maybe you got to put some bug spray out. Get some bug spray, then go outside. You talking about the mosquitoes be kicking your ass. They love your blood. You sweet. You sweet. And it's don't they say the woman is the one who be biting on us? Like the men don't even paying us no attention. Did y'all hear about that? The mosquito that actually be biting on us is the woman. Like, bitch, why'd you biting me? You know, but hey, they also, that you might have that good blood, okay? That good blood, you might be able to give them fertility, okay? You're the one who's making them have more creatures, okay? Maybe something about your blood, okay? Something about your aura, okay? Maybe it's the blood in maybe your mother, okay? Oh shit. A mother ultrasound. We did talk about this before, the pregnancy, okay? And then the baby boy, you could be finding out that you are a mother. They love my blood. I'm serious, okay? And then I just told you the mosquito is the one who be biting on us. Why? Because they do say that they use our blood to, you know, create more. So that ultrasound, and it's funny that you said they love my blood. Yeah, that's the energy, okay? Or here you go. I want you to protect that 444. Protect your inner self, because you know the ultrasound sees what's inside of you, okay? I did an ultrasound. Oh, yeah. But yeah, it's the energy. Protect, like the thing is, protect what's inside of you. Protect, because 444 is protect. Protect what's inner side. Protect the things that people cannot see. The vessel that's inside of you, okay? All right, so sometimes people, ooh, shit. I done spit the cards, okay? All right, so sometimes people make themselves look like a fool if they get a tattoo on their own money. And then sometimes people allow themselves to get redone with someone else's money. Now, yep, that is true too. Because what Gorilla says, she got her name tattooed right now as we speak. Okay, she did it with her own money, hopefully. You seen a doctor? You seen a doctor Thursday? That's what's up. Did you do an ultrasound to find out the sex of the baby? Is that what it was? That's funny. I seen doctor in my cars, but I didn't pull it up. I didn't pull it out. What the fuck is that? That's how I step on niggas. You have no tattoos? I think I had cars that was like that already. I put those up though. Yep, it's still you versus them. They still want you to stay true to yourself. I'm putting the cards up. Stay true to yourself. Make sure you keep yourself meditating. Okay, meditating. Time to meditate. Here you go. Like I said before, in my channel, in my energy, that's not just crisscross applesauce. Meditating could be easily walking, cooking, puzzle solving, listening to music, coloring, painting, knitting, crocheting, reading a book, yoga, taking deep breaths, writing in your journal, writing your thoughts to be clear, okay? Resting your eyes, taking a nap, or stretching, okay? So some people's like, oh, I can't meditate. People just automatically think meditation is sitting down and doing kumbaya. Meditating could be as simple as you plug those earplugs in and you got music playing and you over there cooking and you over there dancing. Now you're meditating and moving your chakras, because now you're moving the body, okay? Hold on, I'm trying to put these cards up. Okay? December is when I meet the fire sign. This fire sign could be lighting up in your ass though. Okay, this fire sign could also, that could be that one situation. Ooh, you could be meeting a fire sign, and it makes me think about it because I talked about the fire sign in the hospital doctor. So here you go. You could be a situation where you had something going on with your gut, and you think something going on bad wise, and you could just find out that you're pregnant. You know, what's that? You ever seen that episode? Didn't know I was pregnant.
What the fuck is that?
Okay. Yeah, you are healing. You're healing at this current time. Oh, and then December came out. December came out for us, okay? Money is the problem. Maybe money is the problem at this current time, but it's not going to be the problem anymore. You could be a female Cancer that's dreaming of marriage, okay? or somebody is going to be coming in, giving you some unknown energy. Okay, someone that you MIA'd. Okay, or they telling you always MIA. You're never around your home. Maybe somebody up to your house, but you're never home when they pull up, so they don't get to see you. Okay, you can also see spiders, or you recently seen a spider in your home, because it makes me think of home. I'm cleaning these up. I'm clearing it up. Also, you could have a short last name. Okay, it's your problem, not mine. Let them know. Let them know. It said the same soul, different, but a different body. So somebody coming in with that same old energy, just a different day. Okay. Spider was crawling on me. Yes, confirmation. I love it. Okay. A lot of ants. A lot of ants make when you see ants, that means that you're they say when you deal with a lot of ants, it's a lot of ants in your house. I hate it. Okay, coffee grinds helps with ants. Okay, I live near a lot of trees and stuff, and my yard, I got nothing but field. So imagine ant piles and stuff. So yeah, I be telling my kids, like I tell my boys, I don't know why I keep saying kids, like I got girl and boy, I got straight boys. So I be telling my boys, like, hey, you gotta clean up after yourself because it's getting hot outside. It's getting hot outside. It's getting summer time. Summertime, it's like the ants gonna come, they're gonna get hot. They want to come into something cool. So that's the reason why they be all up in our houses, because they be trying to cool the fuck down. They say it's hot outside too for us. The climate change too. We trying to run inside too. Okay. Kind of bird seen twice. Ooh, you got a message coming in. I was just about to ask you, is that a red one or a blue one? You got a message coming in, or a red one or a brown one. A red cardinal, that means you got message coming in, or you got a spirit in your energy, like an ancestor that wants to talk to you. Okay, that's the energy. Only reason why I can remember that, because we had two people. You got two people that are in the tribe with us that are actually having cardinals like they're seeing cardinals all the time, and also butterflies as well. So if you're seeing butterflies, join the tribe, because you got more people. But we at night though. We're at nighttime. We're the ones that put you to bed. Okay. But yeah. That's the only reason why I know that, because we just looked up the red cardinal the other night or something like that. So yeah, spiders are good too. Okay. I just seen a butterfly and a cardinal. See, there you go. Like I said, I seen a butterfly yesterday. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So that let me know that you're part of the tribe, because we got other like-minded energies that's with us, that's sitting here going through the same journey with you. Maybe a different day, it's making me think about the card that I said. Different soul, just same soul, different body, right? We're all the same soul, we're just in different bodies. Okay, so how we know we got same soul? I was just about to say, we had a blue jay. We only had one person that's having blue jays keep following them, and they keep saying, why the blue jay keep coming and stuff. So we do have that. Okay, I was born with a gift. I can see that, and that's probably where that red cardinal keep coming to you, talking about, hey, are you ready to use your gift? Because red cardinal is spirit energy. Okay, hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna wrap this up right here, but hold on. Let me go into my little handy dandy notebook. Okay. Let's see. Wait a minute. I think I have. Let me see. The spiritual connections. Let's see. Feathers. I have feathers. Okay, here go. No, that's a moth. Butterfly. Who said? Anyone had a color? Anyone dropped the color of a butterfly on here real quick? Hold on real quick. You've been me too. Okay, someone just said I seen butterflies all together. If you seen a butterfly all together, I'm gonna just tell you what that meaning is. Okay, that means you are relating to transformation, growth, a life cycle. Okay, changes are coming through. Okay, we are not leaving anything behind. Okay, so here you go. This transformation is meant for you. You are not left behind. You are right where you need to be at. That's the energy I'm feeling. If you're seeing butterflies, they letting you know you are right where you need to be at. Okay, you gave me a color. Thank you. Ooh, they don't even have they don't have a red butterfly exactly on this one. It's probably in my other notebook. But if you're seeing like the butterfly that is that the marcher butterfly, the one that's yellow and black, the typical butterfly, right? That means that your spirits are telling you you are self-discovered. Ooh. Yellow and black, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Ooh, and I got black and yellow. Ooh. Okay. Okay, let's see. What we say? We said ants, right? We seen ants. Ants are in. I don't have that on here. I'm gonna put those there too. I shall leave among. I adore. Give me a second. I'm about to tap into that ant energy. Cause ants, I feel like ant energy is like you being. It's like busy. You always staying busy. Cause I was looking into the ant energy before as well. Cause I just seen a lot of ants. Like ants just like, ugh. Okay, so here go the meaning of ants. If you're seeing a lot of ants, okay, they're saying that means that it's hold on, because they trying to describe the ant. I don't care what the ant does for us naturally. Hold on, where's my thinking? Okay, here we go. Seeing an ant, the symbols mean you are protected. Someone is trying to steal the little bit that you have. Ooh. So you may need to start working on detachment. Okay? And you think about that, ants do take little by little if you think about it. If you think about it, ants do take little by little. So if you're seeing an ant, somebody is trying to bite your style, or they're trying to pocket watch you, or they trying to take little by little of your energy. As simple as, for example, they could be going through toxic situations, but because they text you and say, hey, how are you? You know what I'm saying? You talking and you listening to their energy, and now they threw you off because you just listened to them. That's that little energy. That's that ant biting. They're ant biting. Maybe someone got a recent ant bite. You seen a bee? I just seen a bee too, and I'm so glad you said that because I was looking at the bee. I seen a dead bee actually. Hold on. La 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 la. Okay, so a bee. Okay, that says the ending of new chapters, being busy. Okay, rest after hard work. Okay, renewal, protection and responsibility, releasing the old Yes, we made it. And it's Memorial Weekend. Yes, so that's a long weekend for people. Okay. My kids after school, they done create they off today and Monday. Girl. Like this is just Memorial. This ain't no real holiday season. Okay? It ain't that tight. But yeah. I believe I'm pregnant. Ooh. Ooh, girl, you know what's up. Ooh, say what, say what, say what. Ooh, girl, you know what's up. Go to the doctor, not tarot. No, that's for real though. That is true. But we have been seeing healing. We have been seeing that. You could tell her that though. Okay, she hopping in with us. We have seen that in the energy. Somebody pregnant, okay, but now you should go to the doctor. Also, someone did ask that question before, like, should I take a pregnancy test? So, like I said, it could be somebody in that energy. Oh yes, she did go to the doctor. I'm sorry. That is right. Healing, she did, and she got an ultrasound because that came out. You had an ultrasound, so yeah. Yep, you just put it in there. Yeah. But you don't know what the sex is yet, right? You're still new. Are you like, what, 8 weeks, 7 weeks, 6 weeks? Tell me what's up. You said no? No weeks? You're not pregnant at all? You just thought you was pregnant? You having uterus issues? You have sometimes, ladies, especially, when we have uterus issues, that can cause us to be feeling like, is that flutters? And it could be just nothing but cysts and fibroids and stuff. Yes, you're pregnant? Okay, congratulations. Okay. Oh, yeah, for a fact. This guy I'm talking to wants a baby with me. I'm 45 and I'm... I'm laughing because we talked about that. I think this week that energy came out where somebody gonna start over or somebody want a baby and you like, hell no. You 58 years old and you pregnant? Oh, let me find out. The 50s, y'all coming out. Because I think it's somebody else that's like 55, 54 or something like that. And they just had a pregnancy scares. He did that on purpose. Yeah, he did. He did. Ooh. And he probably said, oh, the condom slipped or stuff. Or y'all probably thought y'all had a condom on. That person, he took the condom off. Okay? Y'all gotta remember, ladies, and I can honestly understand why they say that we supposed to quote unquote get ourselves situated. But do y'all know that men can have kids until they dead? Like their sperm always moving. They just gotta get the right healthy egg to get there. But their sperm is always on go. Always on go, y'all. But yeah, congratulations. Congratulations. He's 64. Ooh, why he doing that to y'all? This ain't the right economy for that. 64, you in your 50s. Like, the doctors ain't doctoring like they used to be. Hospitals ain't hospitaling like they used to be. This ain't the 60s. This ain't the 50s. And this ain't the 40s when we in the sharecropping stage. And, like, ooh, that's a lot. Don't do that. Don't do it. For real. Like, who's going to keep up with y'all kid? 64, you're in your 50s. I'm not saying that y'all, but think about that. Like, the baby got to grow. Who's going to take the child to college? The child going to take itself to college by then because you ain't going to want to go nowhere. God heal my body. Okay. Hey, like, Nora, did you always wanted a baby? Because sometimes, it's not all about Impossible pass. What is you talking about, David? But no, it's sometimes it's not, it could be, God have a funny way to make us laugh. So, like I said, my last child was April Fool's, okay? So, God have a funny way to make us laugh. April Fool's, and that was a wrap for me. That was enough. That was enough. And then it didn't turn out to be a girl either. I had morning sickness and everything, okay? Let me get out this fantasy. Woo! Yeah. That's a lot though. For him to I'm like, you don't want no pet, you don't want no dog. You don't want no nieces, no nephews. We can adopt. How about adopt? Y'all can adopt. It's a lot of kids out here that need homes. For people that's up in that, up in the age, like for example, he seemed like he trying to tap into the stuff that he missed in his life. You have a pet? Okay. I guess the pet wasn't enough for him either. He said, I need a baby. I need something. I need 2 legs, not 4. Okay? I don't know. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to your bodies. Make sure y'all start drinking y'all herbs early, okay? Especially for my older people, because you got to think, and it's not even about just being healthy. It's about the stuff that people are putting in our food now. We can't really trust it. So it's time for, I feel like you should start going into drinking your herbs early, like the rosemary leaf, okay? The hibiscus tea, okay? Start doing stuff like that, okay? Oh, I'm doing questions tonight. Come tonight. I promise you. Come tonight. I usually get up on here around like 10:30, no later than 11. No later than 11. I'm on here, okay? But yes, I got your question. Oh, yeah, I just told you. Okay, 10:30 Eastern time, no later than 11. And that's only because I get off at 10. So y'all just got to give me a moment to like wind down. I like to wash my I like to wind down, get in a whole different mindset, get into a different mindset. Cool, But yeah, eating greens. Yeah, eating greens. Eat your oatmeal. Drink your oatmeal. Make sure you need to start drinking your water hands down right now. And I ain't talking about like one of these. Not one of these. I'm talking about one of those big ass jokers. Like I used to carry a big ass water jug, and it worked out perfectly. So I feel like of course, if you have a little cup, do your little cup and stuff, but make sure you got to be consistent with it. Drink your water, okay? Also drink your okra water. Okra water helps, okay? You can mix your okra water with watermelon, because we're in that season right now, so you talking about not okra water, mix it with watermelon. Watermelon is good as well, okay? Also, just start making smoothies. Make fruit smoothies and have your okra water, and just add that into, instead of using, how sometimes you got to put a little bit of water or liquid to loosen up that smoothie. Put that okra water in, okay? So yeah. Yep. Color people time family. Yeah. Yeah, we up there at night. We over here at night. During that time when on that work day when your mama and your daddy still had the spades playing, and it's on the work day. That's how we be falling. Okay. Yes, okra water most definitely would, but it helps. It most definitely is gonna help, and it's gonna help that uterus, especially when that time comes. I promise you, I'm telling you, okay? I'm telling you. These are things that I have done. My family calls my last child butter. Dead ass. Why? Because my ass was asleep when he slipped out. I didn't feel anything. Why? Because I kept myself, I was keeping myself on that natural diet. I kept walking. I always walked. I was on a ball. And then I was doing the open the hip stretches and stuff. So I was snoring and everything. And it was so funny because the nurse came in, because she was like, I can't hear the baby and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm wiping myself. What you mean you can't hear the baby? I'm worried. She went there and she was like, oh, get the doctor. She said, get the doctor. She was holding his head. I'm like, what you mean the baby? I can't feel shit. That's what I'm talking about. Because honestly, pregnancy, and having the baby is not as bad as we think it is. It's the more like God is giving us moments to get ourselves developed to get that baby out of us easily. So take that moment, okay? Especially, you know, and you gotta think what based on what I read, I think Eve had her last child when she was like in her 80s or something like that. So yeah, I mean it happened. I mean, it's just not normal, you know, but it's here. It is there. Is you know, nothing's new under the sun. Okay? It can be done. You say you have done it? Yeah, okra water is really good, you know. Some people can drink it straight up and then some people can't, you know. But yeah. But y'all, I gotta go to my gym because then I gotta go to work. I just like to have a moment, at least a wind down moment before I hop in taking these calls. Cause I just got a feeling that we're gonna deal with a lot of calls. A lot of people done probably got in car accidents, so they done slipped and fall, and they just gotta call out from work now. We gotta put that case in for them. I just feel that coming. So yeah, I feel that energy. And it's always Friday. Sometimes Friday we get most cases, and then sometimes Friday is kind of chilled where people are just trying to check in on their case. Like, hey, I put my case in earlier this week, so we'll see. We'll see. Cross fingers. Cross fingers. Y'all know how I feel if I say I'm tired, but I'm still be on here. But y'all gonna lift me up. Y'all gonna lift me up, okay? You got upper body. I do the full body. I don't like doing leg day, upper. I don't like that. I don't like that because sometimes I just don't like that. I like to do the full body. So I hope them old people ready for me because, you know, I told y'all before, them old people don't like when I come. There she go. And here I come. You see, I'm stalling. Any other time I'll be there early in the morning. I'm stalling. I'm trying to give them time to do their workout. Okay? Yes. You're so welcome. Come in here. Take me through that. Take me through that. You like my shirt? Yeah. I like Lion King. I didn't like Lion King when I was younger until I started having boys. And I actually watched it because my middle one, he just love Lion King. No matter what his age is. I think he's just going to be dead over Lion King. No different than I'm like that with Tweety Bird. If I see Tweety Bird, ooh, Tweety Bird. I'm like that. So yeah. But yeah. Okay, but always remember, well, first let me do my closing intro. My name is Deasia, and you are on Dreams, Desires, Ascensions, the DDA tribe. Always remember, I am here to relax your soul. I am not here to harm your spirits, not one bit. So let's tap in here when those times come. Take those deep breaths. Also, always keep a journal on standby when you talking to me or when you up in this room. Why? Because we're always going to be here to clear our crown, okay? Yes. All right. And always remember, it is not about religion. It's about the relationship that we have with God at the end of the day. And I'm going to see y'all tonight. So make sure y'all tap in with us, okay? Until next time, babies. Bye. Full body all day. Yeah, I'll be doing the workout. I'm about to go to the gym right now to make sure this stays like this. All right, babies. See y'all later.